Alright everyone, it's me again. It's been a few weeks since our last update. I thought I'd best give you what's been going on this last few weeks. Obviously to keep our YouTube channel up and going with our Welcome to the Other Wrexham. So welcome to the Other Wrexham, everyone. So my name, for those who don't know, is Andrew Ruscoe. I'm the chairman, founder of FC United of Wrexham. So yeah, so here we go. So been quite a busy 2 weeks, to be honest with you. We've been working hard with the club. It's had some really good successes as of late. We've been working hard with our digital marketing aspect stuff, creating content videos and so on, to try and keep improving our channel. That's been going well, and we've had some good success stories and some possible exciting moments coming up very soon as well, so to hopefully transcend the club. So we'll get into that now then. So I think the first one, last few weeks has been absolutely, well, to be honest with you, it doesn't feel like it existed. I think time just seems to fly these days. Yeah, it just really flies. But yeah, so the club's now being followed by one of the most famous bands from back in the, I think, 80s. I think it was Aha. They started following us. Brilliant. They did that song Take On Me, fantastic song. So they've started following us on our X accounts. Kurt Angle, the wrestler, the Olympic champion who wrestled with a damn freaking broken neck, as he calls it. The Olympic hero. He was WWE wrestler as well, became world champion. He started following the club. The one that you can't see me, he's following us too. Old John Cena. John Cena, legend, absolute great. As you can tell, I'm a bit of a WWE fan. So, for those who don't know, but I know it's not real, but you can't deny that they're very, very good artists. They've, you know what I mean? They got to be super fit and athletic to perform what they perform. So, it's absolutely an honour to have them following us. We've also got the guy called R-Truth, Ron Killings. He's also following us. He's currently having a storyline with The Miz at the moment. So three good legends of the game, I suppose, following FC United of Wrexham. And what's that got to do with football? Well, who would have thought Cyndi Lauper would have anything to do with wrestling back when WrestleMania was created? So if you're getting the thinking, having people like that following the club is such a big thing. I think Matt Hardy did a video for us a couple of about earlier on in the year, which was quite interesting, in his broken Matt Hardy character. Yeah, as he would go. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on. We've also done a few videos as well to try and encourage others to follow us. Whether we're successful or not is another matter. But you gotta keep plugging away. You gotta keep banging the drum. Keep letting everyone get to know about little old FC United Wrexham. We've had a good few successes of late. I think 3 of our under 14s have now progressed into the Wrexham and District Schoolboys under 14 side, which is great news. Great news for the lads as well, for Kyron, Oshan and Lewis. But, congratulations, lads. You're a credit to the club and your credit to your families. And yeah, they had a game the other night. I wasn't there, but I know Kyron didn't concede, which was good. But it's great. They're doing well. One lad from our club his name's been put forward for the Welsh regionals as well, which is absolutely amazing. Lewis Young again. He's been with us since under 10s level. came through us from Kevin United. He's come on leaps and bounds, and that's probably the reason he's been nominated by Bala, because again he's transitioned into the Welsh Academy system this season. The lad's coming on leaps and bounds, and watching him on his games with Ballard, he's doing really brilliant. Fair play to you, Lewis. Keep up the hard work, mate. Keep working hard, keep chasing your dream. But yeah, that happened. Someone who's we haven't had much involvement, but she's been getting involved with the club and this last year on and off, and played games when we can and so on. But congratulations, Kirsty Corral, getting to represent England. I think it's a big, massive achievement for what you've to go and represent your national side is incredible. And I watched a few of the games with Morgan the other day, and it was great standard. And congratulations on getting your goals as well for England. The club's proud of you, and I know that all those who have supported you in the past, especially when you've been at Cheshire Futsal, and I know you're at Bolton Futsal as well, everyone's going to be proud of you. But it's you're a credit, and thanks very much for for coming to FC United Wrexham with our sessions. You're able to mentor the ladies that we've got currently there. But they've got a big game, actually, the ladies, this week. If they win on Wednesday in the North East Wales Women's Futsal League against Wrexham Futsal, will be crowned the first ever women's regional champions, I suppose. I think they'd be the first national, really, if there was a national competition. But they'll be the first Welsh women's futsal side. And yeah, but they've got 2 games left. But if they win this one, they'll be the champions, which is, it's hopefully Gareth and the ladies bring home the title this Wednesday at Plasmaddock. It's a 7:30 kickoff. And then they've got the return fixture next week at Clywedog for 8 o'clock kickoff. So good luck. They've come a long way since we started. Those women, they keep improving every week. And some of the training last week was absolutely fantastic, because we had a yoga session. The under-14s and the women had a yoga with a lady called Diana Bird. We invited her in. She got the teams performing all the yoga movements, and got them in positions they never believed that they could ever been in before. But they done incredible. No, it was good team bonding session, good team spirit. So yeah, that was a couple of updates we've had at the club. Our goalkeeper Kyron again was had the opportunity to train at the Cliff at Manchester United on Friday. He's looking like he's going on to train with the England camps for the Para England, that is, because they can play able goalkeepers with their futsal pathway, and he's got that next week on the Monday. So that's something exciting for him to be involved with. Again, it's getting that opportunity to train with top level coaches is something that's worthwhile for that. So yeah, they've been really some good updates. But I suppose one of the most exciting update that we've got is that we've entered discussions with a gentleman from America, which I'll leave anonymous at this stage. He's actually met some of the people. Well, he's met the coaches at the club now, and I suppose it's a good time to start speaking about it. He's got his own businesses. He's been ex-professional. He's been an ex-professional referee as well. And he's also a Tottenham Hotspur fan. But he's inquiring and looking into getting heavily involved with FC United of Wrexham, which is mind-blowing, to be honest. It's no secret he's got involved because, thanks to the Offside Trust who put him towards us, he's you know, he's seen what the Tate's done to us with attacking our club on the Rumble podcast that they have, which by the way, they got $9 million contract from Rumble, and they go off and attack community clubs like ours and volunteers like myself. So that's just mind-blowing, but you know, again, you know, each to their own, if that's what they want to do. But anyway, getting back to this gentleman, he's a fantastic gentleman. We've had some absolutely amazing talks, and he's on about sponsoring the club, and you know, even considering taking the club on with a community initiative behind it. He's listened to our vision. He wants to, you know, he wants to help us get to our Elysium, as they call it, not the Ultra Beat song Elysium, the Elysium, but even though it's a great song still, but Elysium, to the UEFA Futsal Champions League. You know, that's what we want. We want to get there. This team's done it before. You know, we believe that we've got really good players coming through. We believe that we can get the right players, and that's what we want to achieve, because we think that will transcend the club in its whole entirety. So, you know, that'll help encourage more women and so on. But we've got to keep banging the drum. We've got to keep you know, keep coaching, keep getting the games in, keep working hard, and to you know, for us to keep on, because it's not just having a backer that's going to get us there. But he wants to get involved with that, and then maybe reconsider bringing back our men's football side once we've achieved what we're trying to achieve with a potential 5-year plan. So that's what, you know. It gets me a bit overwhelmed, to be honest with you, thinking about it, because it's never been no secret that that's what I've always wanted to achieve, and I know the kids and the players and the coaching and the management want to achieve that. The club wants to achieve that. So if this gentleman gets involved and he helps us to see out and live our dream, you know, I can't thank him enough for that. And you know, hopefully, touch wood, this happens, and you know, hopefully he may be coming over maybe next week as well to see us. You know, this gentleman's coming all the way from America to meet us here at FC United of Wrexham. You know, it's mind-blowing, but you know, I do believe that we've got a very good potential brand. You know, again, I mentioned earlier, we've got like John Cena, we've got R-Truth, we've got Aha, we've got the Dire Straits, I forgot to mention them earlier on. We've got Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney. We've got a lot of people following our club, a lot of eyes, and we believe that there is potentially a place there for a Wrexham-based side to get up into those, you know, realms of football and futsal. So, but you know, the old Andrew Ruscoe from Wrexham's never gonna get us there. I'm probably, you know, I've got as far probably in life as I can possibly get in sport. So we need that support. We need someone to take the club probably to the next direction, take it along, you know, and this gentleman seems to want to, you know, want to help us achieve that, and wants me involved, which is something that's meaningful. It's but yeah, but you know, I can't lie, it's been hard lately. You know, even though all that's positive, it's been hard lately because I have been involved in sport, you know, coaching before I even had children. I don't know, like I've managed at Lex Reserves, I've managed Brickfield Rangers when I was 19 years old in the Welsh, you know, the Welsh National Premier Tier 3, you know, and stuff like that. So I've always been involved in coaching and playing. I know I've played Kevin Druids Tier 2, won the league, Riddermewin, Gap Queen's Park. I've done all that, you know, played for Preststyn, managed Preststyn, but it's been, you know, breaking my heart a little bit lately that I've had, you know, I'm missing being involved with the lads, missing involvement, and you know, in helping others. Last season I was involved with Ballertown, and you know, I was able to help keep a group together with their academy side that was under 19s together, which I think 3 of them, according to Dan McNeil, is gone on to, you know, they're touching the first team level, which is good. But I said to, you know, I was able to encourage Dan last year that, you know, if you stick by players, you give them love, nurture them, you know, and support, they you know, good things come. You know, you got to go through the hardships in life, and you know, we stuck together, and Dan's the academy director at this point as well of Ballertown, and you know, I think he listened, because me and Dan, we've had a, you know, we've been together at Brickfield. You know, he's managed my son at Flint, and you know, we've been on the opposite sides with Wrexham Futsal FC, and you know, Brickfield Futsal then. And to work with him last season was you know, he reached out to me and asked me to get involved to become the goalkeeper. Well, actually, would I go on the bench for, you know, potential keeper if they needed it, and then I ended up becoming the goalkeeper coach. And next minute for the academy, and next minute I became like involved with the under 19s, and then taking some sides now and again. And it was a, you know, I can't thank him enough. But now I'm doing nothing. But whilst we're touching on Dan, and I also, you know, I believe that congratulations is in order for Dan. I'm proud of this man, because, you know, I believe that I've had you know, every coach has a little bit of us who have coached them over the years in them, and Dan's gone and got himself a full-time job at Coventry City, and I just want to congratulate him and tell him, you know, fair play, Dan, I'm proud of you. And you know, I told you those hard times last season were never gonna, you know, weren't always gonna last. You know, hard times don't always last. Just dig through it. This will learn you something about you, about loyalty, and about building things, and you know, get the players empowered and have a motive. And you've gone and nailed it, mate. You know, the under 19s are winning games. The players have got better, and you know, that's down to you, mate. And now you got a job at Coventry City, so good luck, and I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, that's something that's a great update again. But for myself, I'm starting to get a bit bored. I've been like a bit of a player agent lately, you know, which is quite, still depresses you a bit, because I've got people talking to me about, oh, do you know a player for this club, or do you know a player in this position, and you know, I've been lately helping players to get to tier 3 standard, talking to tiers 2, and some to tier 5 with a restart. And you know, it's nice to still have involvement, but it's just none of them are actually coming out and going, you know what, Chopper's my nickname, Chopper, see you doing nothing, it'd be nice, do you fancy getting involved, you know, supporting us or doing something? And on a Saturday, because my Saturdays, you know, watching the results come in, it's quite heartbreaking. But with this new gentleman potentially getting involved, maybe that's going to change soon. Maybe SD United of Wrexham's going to come back, and you know, that'll start. But you know, all I got to do is redo my B license, because I let it run out, because which I stupidly shouldn't have done, and I could go and manage a tier 2 again. But the trouble is, though, I don't know, it's just a bit heartbreaking when you've been so heavily involved in football and futsal, and yeah, and you're literally just sitting there now, just doing nothing, watching others, and just heartbreaking, gutting, to be honest. It's gutting. But you know, I am made up for all these people doing well, and knowing that I've had a little bit of, you know, input somewhere and everything, because that to me means more. Knowing that you can help, you know, you've helped others and empowered others to do great. But yeah, just always seems that others progress, and I'm always stuck at the doing nothing. But you know what, less about me. It's not about me. It's you know, hopefully FC United or Wrexham will be that game changer. But you know, I also want to say congratulations to one of my former players. He's Seb Kidd, 22 goals in 12 games, mate. Absolutely amazing. Like, you know what I mean? All I'm gonna say is, mate, you know, you are good enough to play tier 2 standard. Tier 1, I remember when Llandudno turned around and said, "Who is that big lad?" And they wanted you. And you know, I think you've always lacked that little bit of confidence. But you know, you're a big, strong lad, and I remember when I tried to get you to, when I was going to do that Kevin Drew's third side back years ago, and yeah, they didn't want me to do it. But I still have respect for the person who didn't want me to do it, because I think he was a great gentleman. But you have always believed in you, mate, and I think if an opportunity arose, I think you should take it, and I wish you all the best. But yeah, that's basically the updates of late. The club, myself, and yeah, so a bit depressing, I suppose, but I'm not trying to be depressive, because I've always tried to err on the side of positivity all the time. But you know, the club's going great. You know, that's exciting potential news coming up. Just bored with not being able to, you know, create and develop or keep like a team from getting relegated like I did at Preststyn. But you know, about a couple of years ago, which was a great, you know, I loved that. I got them all singing as well in the changing room. But what about, I will leave you with this one on that one. People, we got told, right, we made a mockery of the league because we made a decision not to pay the players, right? Because we only needed 1 point. You know, truth be known, we needed 1 point to stay up. And what was the point in paying players when that would just leave you anyway? And we made a decision with the chairman, Jamie. I said, listen, let's try and get players who want to play football, who want to play for the badge, which was Preststyn Town. And I took them on a bit of a journey, made them play 3 games in like 5 days, and one game was over less than 24 hours between yourselves, because we needed a side that was rough, ready, that was rugged, and you know, they were ready to graft and go to war for you basically. And you know, one of the games was before the game, it was Penryn Cork. We got I was initially not going to stay on because I was only going to do the 3 games, and I said get someone in, but the chairman said, "Oh, you got to stay." And he turned around, right, and said, "Oh, how it'd be great if we had a documentary on Preststyn because of all the ups and downs we're going." You know, he said he wanted a documentary, so I thought to myself, okay, well, the only way you're going to do that is by creating content. So, but at the same time, it was, you know, I had that 50% in my head going, oh, you need content for it. At the same time, it is a proven method that if you can get people doing something silly together, that creates camaraderie, okay? That creates bonds. It creates us against the world, kind of thing. And so we did a song. Okay, we went out there, we lost 1-0, we got tons of online hate, but I tell you what though, it created moments, it got you all talking, didn't it? And you know, people are still talking to this day. And yeah, we kept Preststyn Town up, and you know, hopefully they do well. There's good people there, and hopefully that, you know, they'll they'll stay up in tier 2. But I tell you what, they're great times, and I think you know, not many probably share the same opinion, but I think Jamie Welsh was a good man, and he was a good man to me. You know, don't get me wrong, we had some arguments, like anyone does, but you know, his heart was always in the right place, and he knew that my best interest was always the club, and mainly it was trying to save the club for the academy, which unfortunately went. So there you go. That was what that song was all about. It was all about creating moments and memories, and bringing people together. You know, singing together. Yeah, they felt awkward, but you know what though? I tell you what it did that a lot of you clubs don't do. It created a bond, a unique bond that a lot of clubs don't have. And if that made a mockery of that league by any mind, a lot of you paying players like £200, £100 a game or whatever, right, who don't care about your club, just remember what I said, all right? Because I think if that made us make a mockery of the league, then so be it. So be it. All right. But anyway, listen. Good night. God bless. Hopefully we'll have an update again in a couple of weeks, and yeah, have a good one, everyone. So see you soon. Bye bye.